The Twin Cities has some of the best independent bookstores out there, and if it's 2023 and you are still ordering your books off Amazon, we have got an issue. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you to some of my favorite independent bookstores in Minneapolis and St. Paul. These don't even scratch the surface. There are so many more. So let me know if you want a part 2 of the best independent bookstores in the Twin Cities. We're going to the first bookstore in this adventure, and it is Quinn, Uptown. Right off the bat, every time I come here, parking is not it. It's just never good. So keep in mind, you're gonna pay for it because it's street parking. That is a deterrent against coming up here. But once you're in the actual store, great experience. So an interesting thing about Quinn is they are open till 10 p.m. like every day of the week. So if ever you're feeling like, I could go, in the mood to drop Vans, they'll probably be open. Should I go? Another good thing, they have a Beauty and the Beast ladder.
Just wanna be home, and I just wanna be around here. How you gonna be?
Today we're going to another independent bookstore. This one is called Moon Palace Books. It's off of Minnehaha, kind of right off of Lake Street. First, we are at Starbucks because the holiday drinks have dropped. I found a Starbucks gift card in my bag. All is aligning for me to get a sugar cookie latte. What? I'm assuming it's just not on that menu. And also something to eat because I am hungry. I will get a grande sugar cookie latte.
A grande sugar cookie latte. Did you want that iced or hot today?
Hot, please.
Perfect.
I'll do the double smoked bacon, cheddar, and egg sandwich, please.
Fantastic. We will see you a little bit with that order.
Thank you. That'll be $200. This place is not cheap. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let me get that thing.
Thank you so much. Ooh, that looks good. Bro, that is so bomb. And the time. The best smell. The best smell. I could cry. Yeah. Folks, 'tis the season. Okay, we have made it to Moon Palace Books. A pro about this place is there is a plethora of parking. It's right next to Geek Love Cafe. That's cute. So maybe we won't because we just got coffee. Let's go in. Okay, this is so cute. It's a pickup window. You knock. It's like a drive-through for books. That's iconic. So we're inside Moon Palace. It looks like there used to be a cafe in here, but it's not in operation right now. It's a hybrid of kids' books, but a lot of adult books as well. A lot of new releases too, which sometimes independent bookstores, especially if they're used, they don't tend to have a lot of the popular books, but they've got Britney Spears' memoir up there, so you'll definitely find the popular items in here. I just discovered they have a used book section. Okay, in the used section, I have this book. So for $9, that is a very good price. It's so cool. I have Matthew McConaughey's book. Alright, we're just leaving Moon Palace. The workers there are so knowledgeable about books. I mean, they do work at a bookstore. Just great energy. I ended up getting a book for my brother's classroom because surprise, surprise, obviously there were books that I wanted, but not enough to buy. I'll just get them at the library, so shout out Moon Palace. Next bookstore we're going to today is Red Balloon Bookstore. We're on Summit Avenue, or Grand Avenue. Grand Avenue is cream of the crop, St. Paul. I'm looking rough because I just got a facial, but we're gonna go to Red Balloon. It's a cute little bookstore, very kid focused, but nevertheless, definitely one you'd want to check out. We are going to the next bookstore. This one I actually have not vetted before. I have not been here prior. I've just driven by it a ton. It's right downtown Minneapolis, and honestly, I don't even know if it's a bookstore. It's just called Open Book, and I would assume that's a bookstore, but it very well could be like not. Right? Kind of like US Bank. Not really. Just downtown Minneapolis area. So we're gonna go see if it's worth it is a book museum and a bookstore and a coffee shop. So I actually might come here and study some. Open Book, it's right behind me. The consensus was it was super cool. I'm surprised I've never gone in here before, but it's not a traditional bookstore in the sense that like a Barnes & Noble. It's a lot of craft stuff, like I said, a coffee shop, bookbinding, so it's a whole holistic book experience outside of just buying books. It was like all local authors, and so you didn't see any books that you know see at Target or Barnes & Noble. It was all local artists. So I'm glad I stopped. I was only in there for like 20 or so minutes, but I definitely could see myself going there and studying because they had a huge coffee shop area. The Rents and I are on the road. We are en route to a book event. Mother, can you show me the book or hand me the book? So this isn't an independent bookstore at all. We're going to a Barnes & Noble in St. Cloud because Patty Wetterling, the mom of Jacob Wetterling, this gal, is doing a book signing. And I just read this. Father's reading it. If you're from Minnesota, you know. The Rents and I are taking a road trip to the book signing so we can get this signed and meet the woman behind this little guy. Look at this bakery selection.
Look at this one down here.
Oh my gosh, yum. The maple fried cinnamon.
Look at its almost all feet.
Cute. Lizzie Heaven. I want this guy for my house. He's so cute. That was probably one of the nicest gas stations ever. And I'm a hard critic because I am Quick Trip till I die. What I'm even more impressed is that Father didn't get any donuts. Who are you and what have you done with my dad? We made it to the motherland. I love St. Cloud. St. Cloud gets a lot of flack. I love it. Both my parents used to live in St. Cloud, so maybe that's why I like it here.
And your siblings went to school.
That's true. Very deep familial line.
The family that didn't go to school in St. Cloud.
True.
Attorney's office got this guy convinced him to talk. So we were lucky, and I have to say this, I was so muddled by, I was trying to write this book as one more way to find Jacob, and then when he was found, I couldn't do it. I was pretty much lost for 2 years, and Joy kept saying, well, just tell me about this, just trying to get me to start again, and it was like I was lost in this forest. How do you tell 27 years worth in a reasonable amount of pages.
Reading, buddy. Yeah. Vague and regular.
Are trying to film the next part of this video where we're going to a new coffee shop, but I realized my camera battery is MIA, hence why it's on my phone right now. So we're at Best Buy. We're gonna buy a new camera battery, charge it in the bookstore because, fun fact, it's also a coffee shop. And then we'll get the footage then. So let's go to Best Buy. It is gorgeous out and it's mid-November. Bag secured, or lack thereof bags. Okay, we are at Cream and Amber. This is a coffee shop, bookstore, bar, and this is in Hopkins, Minnesota, right on Main Street, which is the cutest area. Tons of vintage shops, antique shops, bars, restaurants, you know, the whole ordeal. They have great food. I also love a bookstore that has used books incorporated too, because it makes it more, you know, economically feasible. One quarrel about it in there is they either didn't have the heat on or it was on at like 62, because it was nippy in there. Other area of critique is my coffee was good, except my latte cost $8, so it's a little spendy. I was there for like 5 hours, so I owed them the $8 for the latte. I was Cream and Amber, highly recommend this. Such a unique concept. Like, if I were to open up a business, it would 100% be a replication of that. Like, books, coffee, amazing. So many facets of income if you think about it, so they're doing something right there.